Relief washed over her, so intense it brought tears to her eyes. She knelt beside him, her hand finding his. A sob escaped Hannah's lips, a mixture of relief and grief for the ordeal they had just endured. With renewed strength, Hannah helped Raymond stand. He groaned, clutching his head. Hannah. What happened?" Hannah wrapped him in a hug, the fog starting to lift completely, revealing the grim silhouette of the windmill in the distance. "We need to get out of here," she said urgently, her voice hoarse. They walked, a slow and painful journey back towards Northwood. The weight of the night's events hung heavy between them. Hannah didn't tell Raymond about the shadowy figure or the power that had awakened within her. But as they passed the well where the figure had first appeared, she felt a faint flicker of warmth within, a terrifying reminder of the darkness she had embraced. Reaching the outskirts of Northwood, they were met with a scene of frantic activity. Villagers swarmed the square, faces etched with worry. A search party, led by the grizzled Sheriff Harris, was preparing to head towards the abandoned windmill. Relief flooded the villagers as they saw Hannah and Raymond. The sheriff rushed towards them, his weathered face creased with concern. "Thank the heavens you're safe." "We heard screams coming from the direction of the windmill." Hannah's heart clenched. It had been her scream, a primal cry of fear against the encroaching darkness. We got lost in the fog," she stammered, unable to explain what had truly transpired. News of their experience spread like wildfire. Whispers of Hannah's encounter with the shadows swirled through the village. Some villagers looked at her with newfound fear, others with a spark of hope. The next few days were a blur of exhaustion and grief. Raymond recovered from his injuries. But the horrors they had witnessed left an indelible mark on him. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the village square, Hannah found herself drawn back to the abandoned windmill. She stood at the base, gazing up at the weathered structure. A cold wind whipped around her, and she shivered. Was it just the wind, or something more? Suddenly, a flicker of movement in the upper window caught her eye. Just a glimpse of darkness against the fading light. Hannah's heart hammered in her chest. Was the entity vanquished, or just waiting for the right moment to return? She closed her eyes, focusing on the warmth within her. It was faint now, but still present. A reminder of the power she had wielded and the responsibility it brought. Opening her eyes, she faced the windmill, a newfound resolve hardening her features. "I won't let you win," she whispered, her voice carried on the wind. "Northwood will not become a haunt for you." Whether the shadows listened, Hannah didn't know. But as she turned to leave, a ray of moonlight broke through the clouds, bathing the village in a soft, ethereal glow. It felt like a promise, a reassurance. The battle for Northwood had just begun. Hannah, forever changed by the encounter, stood as its unlikely defender, a woman wielding a power born of darkness, now determined to be the light.